All right, guys, so if you want to be like all the cool guys and not run a timing cover that goes behind the balancer, you're going to need some kind of way to verify timing. So we need to make something that gives us a timing, like a pointer to verify timing in the ECU. So, obviously when you have the cover on there, it's got the marks on it, albeit they're not the most accurate in the world. This is plastic and it flexes, and this doesn't really mount. It's not like located really well. So, we can come up with something a little better. I know that Powerhouse Racing makes one that mounts to one of these bolts here, and then comes around, and then you can adjust it. So I'm going to come up with something like that. I'm not 100% sure exactly what, but we'll figure it out. And I do also have the alternator mounted. I came off the this tube here with a bracket, and then I had to make another little extension bracket. This just wasn't long enough. Maybe in the future I'll get a longer adjusting rod, but for now I had to extend it just a touch. So I kind of miscalculated a little bit. I guess I could have made this longer, but all I have to do later on is get a longer adjusting rod, and then I can get rid of that and just go straight to this tab here. So I ordered a short belt. This is like a 32-inch belt, and actually works out really good. And you just pretty much put it on, and then I can stretch it up there, get it in the first hole, and then I have adjustment, and I can loosen and tighten it however I choose. So yeah, all right, let me come up with something on this timing deal, and we'll be back. All right, guys, so hopefully y'all can see this this overly complicated. There's really no easy way to do this. It's just, everything is such weird angles and all that. Let's see, so I got this little tube here, made a little tab with a little radius here to kind of fit this little bump that's on the oil pump. So that's gonna bolt there. This will come off at an angle. And I used round to keep it kind of rigid. I don't know if you guys are able to see this or not. And then this, which I have like slotted, and then I'll put a couple set screws, or not set screws, but a couple small screws, and then this will be adjustable like this. So kind of like here, you can kind of see it'll slide, and I can adjust it. And then I'll have to come off of here with some kind of a pointer. And that'll put me in this general area right here. So yeah, it's a little complicated. Just the angles and all that, and trying to get it to look decent. I know that I kind of studied the way the Powerhouse Racing one looks, and theirs is like it kind of looks like a bracket like this with two legs on it coming out here, and then another like radius bracket going this way, and then another pointer here that you can adjust. Even theirs looks really complicated too. So there's really no easy way to do it, but I think this will work. Let me just kind of go ahead and tap some holes and tack weld this thing, and then kind of just get it in place and see what it looks like. Okay, so I got this piece machined really good. I did like a machine fit up against the side of this. This is the oil pressure relief spring that's in here, and this way it won't move around. So once this bolts tight, this is going to be pretty much flush. So okay, so at this point I need to come off of this with this tube here at a kind of a weird angle. So let me go ahead and play with that on the TIG welder. Hopefully I can get it tacked in the right spot, and then yeah, we'll go from there. All right, have I ever mentioned how much I dislike welding aluminum? Yeah, it's not fun. Okay, so there it is. It kind of comes off at an angle like that. And now I just need to drill some holes and tap this. And then I can mount my little slotted bar and then come up with some kind of a pointer. So yeah, we're almost there. Well, here's what I come up with. It's not my best work or one of the prettiest things, but it does work. So these two screws here, if you loosen them up, you can move this about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 3. I can move 3 degrees this way and about 4 degrees this way. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna work, obviously. I'm gonna have to Loctite these in, Loctite this screw in. I just basically came in from the back with a screw and tapped it and then ground down the threads to make a nice pointer. So yeah, I think it's gonna work. I'll take it back apart, clean it up, you know, kind of polish it a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna paint it. I might just leave it silver. But as you can see, I mean, it gives you a nice line to look at when you're checking your timing. So anyway, I think it's gonna work. So I saved myself about $120. That's what Powerhouse Racing charges for that part. This is probably not as pretty, but you know, that's the whole, like, basically my YouTube channel is basically that, figuring out ways to do things yourself, DIY stuff, you know, save yourself money. And you know, that's just what I do. So I'm not trying to win a show card contest or anything like that, but it's definitely functional. And I don't think we'll have any issues with it coming loose or anything like that. And it does clear the timing belt, as you can see, quite a bit. And then actually this timing belt, if you look at the this little piece here, it kind of rides that. So it kind of goes this way a little bit. So you can see how much there's plenty of room. So yeah. That's gonna do it for this video, guys. I just want to keep showing the little projects I do. And yeah, I think I did mention we got this all hooked up and that works really good. So yeah, we're just waiting for the head. And once we get the head, we'll start on the manifold. And then yeah, there will be more projects to come. We still got to figure out an intake for this thing. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I got a few options that I've been looking into. Couple of expensive options, a couple of not so expensive options, but we'll see. Anyway, that's gonna do it, guys. Check you all later.